Hey, Brent Kelly here with my Profit Tip, helping your agency become its best version possible. And today I want to talk about productivity and what that really means for you and your insurance agency. First, let me ask you a question. What's the value of your time? I mean, ultimately, what's the value of your time? Because I think too often we don't put enough value on what our time really means. And if you're working, whether you're on commission or salary, start to figure out what your time is worth per hour, and it can become very, very powerful in what you do, not just every hour, but every 30 minutes and every 15-minute time block. And so the power of our time is extremely important. And time is our only diminishing asset, so we need to use it wisely. And I want to share just an idea or concept. Again, this is somewhat generic. But in particular, if you're an insurance producer or an agency leader, you're looking to get your productivity to a higher level. What we typically see with insurance agencies, in particular producers, is that by the time they get to Thursday, so to speak, they're functioning at a pretty high level. Right? They've had the week to ramp up and they're finally getting things going by Thursday. But what often happens is by Friday, it's like, well, Friday's a take the day off or just kind of unwind day. And then we get into the weekend. And by the way, all of us should have free time and relaxation time, no doubt about it. But we get in the weekend and we just kind of hover down here at the bottom. We hang out, we do whatever we need to do. And then we come back Monday and we try to start at 8 a.m. or 8:30 or 9 or whatever time your day starts on Monday. And we have to gain all that momentum back through Monday, through Tuesday. And by Wednesday, we may be at a high level again into Thursday, but we see this dip. And so what is if you look at these gaps that we see in productivity, when technically is work and productivity time in these areas here, what's the value of production, of service, of whatever it is that we could do? And how do we help fill that gap? Well, one of the main ways that we help insurance agencies and producers in particular think about this is by prepping their week ahead of time. And hopefully you're doing some aspect of this. But what if you took on Friday afternoon, instead of hanging out and looking at social media and waiting for the day to wind down, you spent 20, 30, 40 minutes really prepping, or first of all, debriefing the week and then prepping the week ahead. And we teach oftentimes is that Sunday, and you could do the Saturday, Sunday at some point, right? You want to have free time. But taking 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on what you want to do, of your weekend to think about what it is that I want to accomplish next week. What's the one thing I need to do? What are the top 3 goals that I want to accomplish? And spending some prep time here or whatever the case may be, allows you, instead of starting down here, you begin to start at a level here, right? And you end your week by prepping here. So you begin to fill in these gaps with production. Because what would happen? This is probably 25 to 30% of your productivity. What would happen if you increased just your productivity by 25%? This isn't improving your skills. This isn't improving your processes, just your productivity. It's absolutely dynamic. So my challenge and encouragement to you is make sure you take time, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at some point to do some prep work, to debrief of what worked last week, what didn't and why, so you can get better, and then begin to prepare for the week ahead so that you start at a higher level. Now, if we can help you or your producer team in any way, in any capacity, to get better results, we love to do that. Go to sitkins.com/profit to learn about our upcoming Producer Fit program in May. Wish you all the best in your success.